Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is your host, Iram Said, with the Global Tao Summit series From Heartache to Joy. Today, we have a very special guest speaker with us, Christina Maria Kramer. You've heard her before. She was absolutely amazing. You guys loved her. And she's very special because she's the only speaker on From Heartache to Joy that actually brings the beautiful, blessed energy of Blessed Mother Mary when she begins to channel. So today we're going to have that again. We've had her before, and she was a really popular speaker. Her show was a huge hit. People felt healed just by listening to the call. So this is what it's going to be like today as well. Our topic for today is Open the Floodgates of Heaven with Mother Mary to receive divine abundance. How to easily receive more than you ever thought was possible. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So make space, some beautiful, beautiful transformation, some wonderful healing that is going to take place today. Here are some of the highlights of today's call. You will find out why people around the world have heard, felt, and witnessed miracles of abundance when Christina Maria channels Mother Mary. Hear how Mother Mary arranged miraculous gifts of money for Christina Maria to travel to Europe in style, and find out how she can make your dreams come true. Receive Mother Mary's heavenly attunements to divine prosperity and consciousness. To divine prosperity consciousness. Receive Mother Mary's divine intercession to transform lack into abundance in your life. Why Mother Mary wants you to heal the split in you between being a spiritual person and having lots of money. That's a big one for a lot of people that are on this path. Discover the miracles of Mother Mary channeled through Christina Maria. You will actually experience a beautiful channeling group process with Christina, and then you will also be able to experience direct answers from Mother Mary as you get to ask those questions on the one-on-one, and Christina will channel Mother Mary to answer your questions. That's a really great opportunity for you to get these answers on the call today. Just make sure you're on the phone line and then raise your hand by pressing *2 so that you may have a chance to speak to Mother Mary. All right, just a brief background about Christina Maria Kramer. Christina has gained international recognition as a gifted healer, spiritual teacher, and channel for Mother Mary. As a young child, she was able to see and communicate with angels, and at the age of 7, she heard the calling to serve the Divine Mother, who began preparing her for her great mission, to help awaken the hearts of humanity and to anchor the Divine Feminine onto the planet. During the group and individual channelings, Christina Maria embodies Mother Mary as she brings through her unconditional love, wisdom, and beautiful messages. Transmissions of Mother Mary's profound healing energy are also given as she sings beautiful sound which opens the heart and harmonizes the chakras and energy field. Many have received deep emotional and physical healing through these transmissions. Christina Maria leads retreats internationally and has appeared on television and international radio as well. She has a master's degree in counseling psychology and attended the Barbara Brennan School of Healing, a 4-year program in energy medicine. She is also a practitioner of the metamorphic technique. She's a Reiki master, and she's also a rebirther. She lived and taught at Kripalu Yoga Center and also taught at the School for Enlightenment and Healing. She has worked with individuals and groups for 30 years in private practice and in diverse settings such as hospice, crisis centers, and pain and stress relief clinics. All right, so let's welcome Christina to the show. Thank you so much for coming back to this show. It's awesome to have you.
Oh, well, it's my great honor, Iram. Thank you so much for having me again.
Beautiful.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, and we're very happy to have you back, especially because those of us who were present to receive the energy last time will remember that it's actually really powerful transmission. So it's very exciting to be able to go through that again. So let me begin, Christina, with this question. Who is Mother Mary? What are the gifts and blessings that she bestows to all kinds of people all over the world?
And she has many titles. She's known as the Blessed Mother, the Queen of Heaven, the Queen of Angels, the Queen of Peace, Our Lady of Guadalupe, Our Lady of Lourdes. And whenever you hear Our Lady of a certain place, it means that she has appeared there. Her apparitions have been there, and there have been many, many miracles. She's also called the Mother of the Roses. Roses are her flower, and if you go onto the sales page, you'll see all the beautiful pictures of Mary with roses. That is her, almost her signature, is the roses. And very often in the large group channeling events, and also in the one-on-one sessions, whether they are in person or long distance, people actually smell roses. And I purposely don't wear any roses because I want it to be the natural scent of Mother Mary that they are experiencing. She's also called the Rainbow Madonna, and she is associated with rainbows. That is one of her signs. And also, very often when I do channelings, there will mysteriously appear prisms of rainbows on the walls or in different places. And once when I was giving a channeling at home in New York, a woman came late, and so she didn't want to come in after the channeling began. And so she didn't come in, and she saw above the house where I was channeling a vertical rainbow. Mary is also called the Miraculous Mother. She is associated with miracles. And the miracles are countless. They have been happening for, many years, and all over the world. And with Mother Mary, people have come to the group events and private sessions, and they'll tell me, I was not raised Catholic. I never had a connection with Mother Mary until recently, but I feel so connected to her. It's because she is the universal divine mother. And she wants to be here for everyone, regardless of who we are. She wants us to feel her profound love. And that is what she has asked of me. I had a very strong connection with her since I was a little girl. And about 12 years ago, she appeared to me and asked me to become one of her embodiments. I knew even as a little girl that I wanted to work for her and help her to heal the planet and bring love and peace to the planet. And then about 12 years ago, she did appear to me and asked me to be one of her embodiments. And what she has asked me to do is to help people to feel her and to feel her love. And so Mother Mary, who she is the embodiment of absolute divine pure love. And it's this love that has endured for centuries and centuries, and has endeared her to people all over the world. So that's who she is.
Beautiful. Thank you
and
so
I
much.
Would be happy to share about some of the miracles if you'd like me to share some of those miracles.
I would love for you to do. Yeah, please.
Okay. So I'm going to start with a couple of abundance stories, and I'm going to go into the healings that happen. So in my own life, I, being a very spiritual person, made that distinction between being spiritual and having money and wealth. And it's something that I've been working on in my life that Mary has helped me with enormously. But it was about 20 years ago, and I wanted to do a Mother Mary pilgrimage in France. But I didn't have the money that I needed. And so I prayed and prayed to Mary about this because I knew I was meant to do this with another girlfriend who was also a channel for Mary. And so I went ahead and got my passport. And then the following evening I went to visit a friend. And I told him about this pilgrimage that I wanted to do with Mother Mary in France. And he said, well, something that you don't know about me is that I'm a member of a foundation, And I didn't even ask him for money. I didn't even mention anything about money. And he said, being a member of this foundation, I can allocate money to the type of thing that you'd like to do because it is part of your work. And so I said that would be wonderful, and he just wrote out a check for almost $1,000, which more than covered my expenses for my trip. So that was one of the beautiful miracles with Mary. Another miracle was at another point in my life years ago, I needed some money, and I prayed and prayed and prayed for it to come to me, and it never came. And so I decided to contact 5 people, sent them emails because I thought they may be able to lend me the money. Well, within a very short time, I heard from all 5 of them, and every single one of them wanted to give me money. In fact, 2 of them wanted to give it to me as a gift. And not only did all 5 of these people want to give me money, but they also told me how much they loved me and how much they appreciated who I am and what I'm doing in the world. So not only did I receive twice the amount of money that I needed, but it also came with so much love. It just made it so special. And I realized that it was meant to happen that way so that I would see how loved I was and how much abundance I do have in my life from all these people who love me. And I tell that story because sometimes when we pray for things, it doesn't always happen in the timing that we would like it to or in the way we think it should. But our prayers are always answered. And that prayer was answered in the most beautiful way, much more beautiful than I could have imagined. And that's what happens when we pray and we let God, we surrender. It's so much more amazing than our own minds can, conjure up. Another miracle is this living room in my apartment that I'm sitting in right now. I needed a new apartment about 2 years ago, and I made my list of everything that I wanted. And lo and behold, this apartment came to me in a very unexpected way. It has everything that was on my list and more, including a beautiful spiritual landlady who loves me and has given me an amazing rent way below the market price. And it came in a very unexpected way. So, these are some of the miracles of things that can happen when we just put the prayer out and surrender to God. And with some of my clients, in terms of money, I had a client who was really in need of money. We prayed to Mary, and within a couple of days, 2 people who owed her a lot of money just came forth and gave her the money that they owed her, which was more than what she needed. Another beautiful miracle story was a married couple. They met at one of my angel seminars. And right before the seminar, each of them prayed to Mary to find their soulmate. And then there are beautiful stories of healing. If you go to my sales page, you'll see the first one is a baby, which I shared about in the last telesummit that I did. A beautiful little baby in ICU who was 5 days old, and she was in ICU on a machine because she had a chronic problem, and she was almost dying. The doctors didn't know what else to do for her. And so a friend of mine asked me to do a long-distance session, which I did, and I brought Mother Mary. I am a healer also, and I brought Mother Mary into the healing. And through using my body, it was a long-distance healing. I etherically took the baby in my arms and rocked her as Mother Mary sang to her and spoke to her about staying on the planet and how much she was loved. And anyway, within an hour after the session, I received a call that the baby was responding for the first time, and a few days later she went home. That was about 2 years ago, and she's been very healthy ever since. There was also a woman who came. she came to a large group channeling wearing a heart monitor. And,
Christina, let me quickly announce the link to the page.
Okay.
So
yes.
people can see the picture of this beautiful baby. It's,
okay.
Susanna. So, guys, if you do want to just press the special offer button on the replay or on the webcast, or you can type in orderjoynow.com/Christina15, CHRISTINA, and the number 15. We'll announce this later on in the call as well. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
These are beautiful stories. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, you're so welcome. So the woman who came with the heart monitor came to me after the group event in tears, and she said, Mother Mary goes around and sings into every person's heart. And she said, when Mary sang into my heart, I could feel this incredible healing energy, and I could feel a healing in my heart. And a few days later, she went to see her doctor, and he was just amazed. He said, your heart is fine. You don't need the monitor anymore. And she's been fine ever since. And then there was another story of a woman who had had very, very pretty debilitating chronic pain in her knee for almost a year and had tried everything. And I met her at a gathering, an informal gathering, and she told me about this. So I said, well, let me just put my hands on your knee and bring Mother Mary through. Well, I saw her a week later, and she said, I have to tell you, after you touched me, for this entire week, I have had no pain, and that is a miracle. And she said, I have been praying for a miracle. And this is, again, maybe a few years later, she's been fine. So there are so many beautiful occurrences for people. Some people have told me that they've woken up at night because Mary sings through me when I channel. And the singing has the effect of really opening the heart and harmonizing the energy field and chakras. It's deeply, deeply healing. And some people actually have pretty profound physical healing from it. And this, some people have told me that after events or private sessions, and this can be over the phone as well, they have been woken up at night because they heard the singing. And they had these profound heart-opening experiences. So, the miracle stories go on and on. One that was incredibly moving was there was a woman who came to one of my group channeling events many years ago, and the next day she came for private session, and she brought her sister, who had been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and she was very frightened. She was very paranoid. And the before and after the session with Mary was profound. During the session, you could see the shift in her. It was so obvious. And she became calm, and she became peaceful. And again, the feedback from her doctor was that it was amazing, the shift in her. So Mary brings this profound love and peace. That is one of the miracles also, It may not be as dramatic as receiving, $1,000 in the mail the next day, It can come in so many, many ways, and abundance is so multifaceted.
Wow.
So those are some of the miracle stories I wanted
beautiful.
to share.
Love it. Thank you so much. That is so beautiful. Love these stories. Christina, you also recently received a vision of Mother Mary opening the floodgates of heaven. That is a beautiful vision. Can you share some of that experience with us?
Yes. It's the inspiration for this call tonight, actually, because when I was asking Mary what she wanted the topic to be for this next telesummit call, I went into a meditation and she appeared to me. And I saw her in heaven. And it was so beautiful. I'm about to cry, but I saw her in heaven with her hierarchy of angels around her. And she opened up the clouds, and this brilliant light came through. And then she appeared to me. And streaming from her fingers were streamers of rainbow light. And she was streaming them onto me and onto the planet and showing me that this was going to be the energy of the next telesummit call. And she said, I am opening the floodgates of heaven to pour through my abundance for my children, to bring more abundance into their lives and to have their lives be more, relaxing, fulfilling, peaceful, harmonious, and abundant on every level, including material wealth. And she specifically said, I want that for the people on the spiritual path because they are the ones who have the hardest time often, creating that. So it was very beautiful. And when you go onto my sales page, the staff has just done the most beautiful job. There's so many beautiful graphics of Mother Mary with these rainbow streamers of light coming through her fingers and all these roses around her. And so when you look at those graphics, it will give you just a beautiful feeling of what this call is about tonight. Yeah.
Beautiful. So before we go further, what I want to do is actually, a lot of people are waiting for that beautiful transmission that you're going to do as you channel Mother Mary. But before we do that, Christina, actually let me go ahead and give the heads up to everybody that we're going to be doing that next. So just be prepared, get ready, make sure everything else is turned off, your cell phones, notifications, those kinds of things, because you really want to be in this beautiful place of receiving when the channeling begins. So that's going to start in a few minutes. If you want to invite anyone to listen to the call right now, this is a good time to do that and just create that space. Meanwhile, I want to ask you a question, Christina, which I think is very important for our listeners to understand, because I think a lot of people go through this, especially people that are spiritual or on this path of spirituality and consciousness. So you talk about how a lot of people have created a split in their lives between, having money and being a spiritual person. So what are some of the myths and fears that Mother Mary wants to dispel for us?
Well, many people on the spiritual path do this, and, there can be many reasons, and I can just share some of my own because I had to work through this. I had the fear that if I was spiritual, if I was really wealthy and had a lot of money, I might lose my spirituality. Or that it was not okay for me to have more than what anyone else has. That I wouldn't be a good person. That I would feel guilt about that. And that was very much about being in a place of lack. Not realizing that God has more than enough for everyone. And I think that is one of the myths that Mary wants to help us heal, is that, the word prosperity actually means wholeness. And I think that's very helpful to know that.
Yeah.
Because to be truly spiritual and live in wholeness, we need to open to all that God has for us. And, with God, there is no lack. And that is something that people on the spiritual path need to really hear. That God is, if we are really truly spiritual, and we believe that God is providing for us, there is no lack. It's not possible. God wants to give us everything. And it's intended for spiritual people to have wealth, not only to bless their own lives, but to help others and for the planet, because money needs to go in the hands of those who will put it to good use, as spiritual people would do, right? So, and money is an energy that just responds to our energy. So if we are uncomfortable with it, it will not come to us very easily. And so Mary is going to send transmissions tonight to really help us bring this wealth into our lives. And, there are two very spiritual ways to increase prosperity and abundance. One is through sharing. sharing what we have, sharing with an open heart. And the other is gratitude for what we already have. And these are easy things for spiritual people to do, but they do bring more abundance to us. So, we need to take good care of ourselves. Spiritual people tend to be very giving, and we tend to put ourselves last. And Mary wants us to stop doing that. She wants us to be comfortable in our lives and to take good care of ourselves so that we can have nourishing lives and attract the abundance and prosperity that we need. And, it really doesn't serve anyone to be in lack. It serves no one. God's love and abundance for us is infinite. And so that is what, Mother Mary wants us, that's what she wants us to know. And so, important,
love it.
those
Thank
important
you for
things.
That beautiful message. I agree. Yeah. These are some very important lessons for everybody to understand and learn. I see this all the time, having one of these beautiful communities of very spiritual-minded people. Their hearts and souls are on this purpose, and yet many of them struggle financially. And it's this divide or this split. So it's very important to heal that, because I really feel the planet is moving towards a shift where the power and the wealth and the control of wealth needs to shift into the hands of people that are going to use it for the betterment of planet Earth. So, all right,
yes,
so
and
beautiful
also,
message.
During this, one of the reasons she wanted me to do this now, too, is because to bring this to people for the holiday season, so they can bring this abundance on every level into the beautiful holidays. Also, this time of year, this is considered the time of light, the Christmas, the Hanukkah, and the ways that we celebrate this time of year. And at this time of year, there are new frequencies that are sent to our planet for more light and to bring forth a new paradigm of love and miracles and abundance.
Yeah,
absolutely. So that is
Perfect.
what Mary wants everyone to bring, into the holidays.
Yeah, absolutely. So, are you ready to do the channeling, Christina?
Yes, I am.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started now. I'm going to put myself on mute, and when you're ready for me to come back, just let me know. I'll unmute myself.
So everyone, what I would like to ask is that you really breathe into your hearts. Just breathe into your heart. And as you breathe into your heart, Mary is sending a rose light into your heart, and it is the light of unconditional love. Mary wants you to feel her love. And please continue breathing into your heart and listen to your heart as Mary speaks to you with her love. And during this channeling, there will be transmissions of energy that will be sent to you. So I will just take a few seconds here to bring her through. Oh, my most beloved children of my heart, it is with great joy that I embrace you into my heart. For I love you so greatly. Each one of you is a precious jewel. You are in my heart as I am in your heart, and I carry you with me always. And so, my beloved one, I wish nothing more for you than the fulfillment of your deepest heart's desires. and the fulfillment of your very highest good on every level. And so, beloved ones, this evening I bring this to you from my heart to yours. You are my beloved children of light. And so, my sweet ones, I wish to bestow each one of you with great blessings of abundance. Whether it is healing for your body, or relationships, or money, or prosperity on any level, it is all there for you, beloved ones. Everything that you wish in your heart is available to you, my sweet one. Love and abundance go together, beloved ones. In order to be receiving abundance, it is very important to live with an open heart. The true energy of abundance is a state of being. It is not something that you get or that you go after. It is who you are being. Your open heart makes it easier to receive, and then you are in the flow, you see? And then giving and receiving become the same. When you receive graciously, it allows others the joy of giving to you. And when you give with joy as a celebration of spirit flowing through you, beloved ones. Abundance is joy. It is love. It is fulfillment. It is expansion. It is generosity. And it is about feeling connected. That is the way to live in true abundance. And then you can easily attract all that you desire. Remember, beloved ones, that it takes more energy to resist the flow of love and abundance than it does to just be in the flow and allow it to be the truth of your divine inheritance from God. God did not place you on this earth to struggle. God wants only the highest good for you. And beloved ones, no matter how much you have, if your heart is not open, you will always feel that something is lacking. And what is lacking is your own connection with your own beautiful self, beloved ones. You are the energy of abundance. That is who you are. You are this gift. You are this jewel. You are already this, beloved ones. Breathe into your hearts, beloved ones. I am going to sing to you. The singing over the phone may sound distorted. However, you will still get my energy. Take a deep breath into your heart, beloved ones. My beloved stars, my beloved jewels. It is now time to release any feelings of unworthiness, to release the fear of having wealth, to release any thought forms or beliefs that would block you from your own divine abundance and your beautiful inheritance from your beautiful Creator who wants to give you everything. And as was already spoken, my sweet ones, especially during this beautiful season of light, allow the light of the heavens to fall upon you and bless you. And so now, my sweet ones, I would like you to imagine that you are sitting in a meadow on the most beautiful day. And as you look up into the heavens, look up into the sky, you behold the heavens opening. And you see me as there is a magnificent light separating the clouds, and I come forth with my beautiful hierarchy of angels to bless each one of you. And just as you have seen the picture of me with the rainbow light streaming from my fingers, feel this now, beloved one. Feel my love coming on to each one of you, my sweet one. It is my love and my abundance that I'm giving to you now. You deserve this. It is your birthright. It is the truth of who you are. And I ask you now to step up to the plate and own your divinity. As a divine being, you are the energy of divine abundance and wealth. And that is something that no one can ever take from you, for it is who you are. I will sing once more. Please breathe into your hearts, beloved ones. Feel my love, feel my outpouring of love. I am your beloved Divine Mother, and I love you greatly. And now, my sweet ones, I would like you once again to breathe into your hearts and imagine in your heart a beautiful rosebud. It is beginning to open, one petal at a time. And as it opens, it is the most beautiful rose that you have ever seen. And it is a mirror of your beauty and your blossoming and your abundance. This beautiful many-petaled rose represents abundance, and it is who you are. And my sweet ones, this is where you carry me, in the rose of your heart. This is where I am always with you. And I invite you now to come and sit with me in the rose of your heart. And let me rock you in my arms and cradle you as my beloved child. Feel my love. Feel my peace. Feel my enormous outpouring of abundance for you. Lack is an illusion. It is an illusion, beloved ones. Abundance is here for you now. And when you open your hearts, beloved ones, the world is at your fingertips. There are so many who are afraid of opening the heart for fear that they will not be safe, or that something may happen, or that you may feel pain. But my beloved one, when your heart is not open, the one who feels the pain is you, because then you are disconnected from yourself. And when you are disconnected from yourself and your heart, you cannot manifest your heart's desires and your great abundance. And so, my sweet ones, please leave your heart open. Allow it to flow. Feel the blessings that are pouring in for you now. Know that your heart is so beautiful, and your heart is so wanting to be in the flow of abundance. Because when you are in the flow of abundance, you are in the flow of life. Abundance is part of your natural life force. So please, beloved ones, allow this beautiful life force to flow within you. And enjoy the abundance that is now being given to you with an open heart. Thank you, beloved ones. I wish you so many blessings. I am always with you. You are my beloved children of light, and I love you greatly. Namaste. And so I am ready, beloved one, for questions. If there are any questions. And we ask that you only ask one question at a time, yes, so that we can help as many people as possible. And I want you all to know that I do not make predictions, and I do not tell you what to do. But when you ask a question, I will guide you into your heart and help you to find your answers, because that is more empowering for you, beloved ones. Yes? Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. So the first caller we're going to unmute is area code 818. 818 area code.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
What's your name?
Wow. Thank you so much for calling me.
Yeah.
Wow. So I can't make no predictions, no. So what can I ask?
You can ask a question, but I will not make a prediction, but I will help you with your question.
Okay.
What's your name, hon?
Oh, hi. It's Alexandra.
Hi, Alexandra. What's your question, honey?
Okay, question. I just got that, like, who wouldn't like me to make money, like who I am, like I need permission from, and it's this one person. I used to make a lot of money until I ran into a psychopath and he bashed my head in, and I have such a fear that he's gonna like show up again and come back again, and like every time, and it was happened like he was stalking me, and he went to jail, but he got deported because he was an American, and I'm still stuck in that fear of being my best and becoming successful and famous, because he's gonna see me on TV, and then he's gonna show up like a bad penny. So can you help me with that?
Yes, beloved one. So breathe into your heart.
Okay.
And so, my sweet one, in the channeling, yes, I said that you are abundance. Yes, you are the energy of abundance and love. And no one can ever take that away from you. It is who you are. Can you feel that?
Yes.
No one can ever take away from you the truth of who you are.
And what if he comes back and he breaks into my apartment again, which he used to do all the time?
Breathe into your heart. Now, this is a very multifaceted question, beloved one.
Okay.
First of all, I would like you to pray. I would like you to pray, and I would like you to invoke the energies of the beloved Creator to be with you always. Of course, the beloved Creator is always with you, as am I. Also, there may be some precautionary steps for you to take which go beyond the parameters of this call tonight that may involve some legal procedures that you may need to take, yes? So that you are sure that you are not keeping yourself open to be harmed in any way, yes?
Yes, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about, first of all, suing him for giving me all the head injuries. And and the second
I think this is...
Yeah, okay.
Honey, remember we said only one question per person so that we can move past as quickly as possible. But it seems this is beyond the scope of the one-on-ones that we're doing right now. You're welcome to connect with Christina later on in a session, okay? Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, beloved. When I am with you, please remember that as long as your heart is open, you will have much more protection, yes, when you can release the fears, yes? So the more you can work on releasing this fear of this person coming back into your life and harming you, one of the things that I would ask you is to hold the vision of this person coming into his heart, into his higher self, into the realization of the truth of who he is, which is not a psychopath, yes? That is only illusion. That's a distortion that has occurred in his life. So the more you can stay in positivity in your heart, hold the vision for him healing, and try to stay out of fear, yes? That will help you enormously.
Okay.
Thank you, beloved one.
All right. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, beloved one.
All right. Thank you. That was beautiful. Let's move on to the next question. We have area code 650. 650 area code. You're on.
Oh, hi. This is Anne. I didn't know I'd be selected. My goodness.
Hi, Anne. How are you? What's your question, dear?
Yes, I'm just asking for blessings. It's not really so much a question. I am planning a trip to go to Paris to be with a very special person in my life, and I'm just asking for the Mother Mary energies to bless that trip, and everything will have the highest good of all.
Yes, beloved one, this will be a beautiful trip. And when you are in Paris, you will feel my energy very strongly. For there are many, many Marian sites in Paris, yes? And so my energy is very strong in Paris. Very strong. And so, beloved one, yes, I bless your trip. I bless your life. I bless everything in your life, sweet one. You're going to have a beautiful time, a beautiful trip, and you will have some very special experiences there. Thank you for your question, sweet one.
Thank you so much.
Yes, enjoy your trip,
yes.
beloved one.
I so appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Next question in line is 480 area code. 480.
Hi, this is Heather. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, Heather, how are you?
Hi there. Oh, I'm good. Hi, Mother Mary.
Yes, beloved one.
Thank you for being so present in my life and bringing Lady Venus into my life. I've been learning quite a bit lately. And I'm very grateful for
Welcome,
that.
beloved. Yes, beloved one.
I know that you're with me. My question is going to the soul blueprint. I've had a lot of very extreme ups and downs with finances, and I was working with someone to help release that blueprint that I had written in, so that I can allow more abundance to stay with me instead of going through the extreme ups and downs. Can you verify if that blueprint aspect has been cleared?
I am clearing that, beloved one. In my channeling, I have said that abundance is the truth of who you are. Yes?
Yes.
Every lifetime brings challenges. So there are learnings. Yes, there are challenges, there are learnings. For many of you, it does come through money and finances. It is about loving yourself. It is about wanting to give yourself everything and knowing that you are deserving, you are divine, and that your blueprint is divine.
Yes.
You have a divine blueprint. There are no mess-ups, yes?
Yes.
There are no distortions. Your blueprint is divinity. And your abundance is divine. It is who you are. And so I would ask you not to be concerned about this anymore, but to just remember my teaching, to live in the flow of your life force as a beautiful being of light who is bestowed with great abundance from your beloved Creator. Yes?
Yes.
That is what you need to know. And there may come up things in your life, sweet one, that will periodically need to be cleared. But know that they are learnings for you, and that they will bring you to greater heights in your soul's evolution as you make your beloved journey in this lifetime, knowing I am always with you, my sweet one. Does that help you?
It does. Thank you. I've been in the void for so long.
Well, now it's time to come out of the void and be in the flow, yes? The flow of your beautiful life force of abundance. Many blessings to you, beloved one.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful, beautiful energy. And by the way, guys, as we are doing these channelings, remember there's a lot of healing energy coming through. So as you are talking to Mother Mary, you are receiving that healing energy, and everybody else also is receiving those transmissions. Let's talk to one more person, and then we will talk about how everybody can connect and have this great opportunity to receive the healing directly. Area code 209. 209.
Hi, how are you? Hi,
Hello.
this is Jessica.
Hi there.
Hello, beloved
How
one.
are you?
I'm good. I'm very excited. I've always felt a very strong presence with Mother Mary in my life, so I was hoping that I would get picked.
Oh, beautiful. Yes.
I guess my question would just be, I've really begun to dedicate my life to where I feel my service lies, which is very much to the animals and to Gaia. And I guess that I just wanted to know if there was any way I could open my heart more to receiving more messages along the lines of that service.
Yes, beloved one. So breathe into your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a question now for me about that service?
I guess I just felt not blocked in regards to hearing the messages of the animals, because I have been getting a lot of them, but I guess it's more in my own trust of what I'm receiving. So how I can better trust myself in that regard.
That is a beautiful question. And so, beloved one, what I would ask you to do is each day I'd like you to sit down and breathe into your heart and connect with me as you love to do. Yes?
Yes.
And as we do that together, connecting with your heart, as you connect with my heart and I connect with yours, I would like you to say prayers from your heart. Yes? Anything that you want to say to me does not need to be any formal prayer, but just sharing with me from your heart. Yes?
Yes.
You have many gifts, beloved one. You have many beautiful gifts to share with the animals and with Mother Earth. It is important for you to know that, yes?
Yeah.
Because trusting yourself is very much about feeling worthy and honoring the truth of who you are and your gifts. Do you feel that?
Yes, very much so.
Yes. You are so beautiful and you are so giving and loving, sweet one. And you have so much to offer. So part of trusting yourself is hearing these words from me.
Yeah.
Yes? And believing that you are this beautiful, great being of light. And the animals love you and adore you. And Mother Earth loves you and adores you, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, sweet one, for all that you are doing for Mother Gaia and for the animal kingdom. It is so greatly appreciated, and you are so loved and honored and blessed. And so I would like you, yes, my sweet one, and so I would like you to begin more and more. One of the ways that you can listen to your heart and begin to trust what is coming through is to keep a journal. And so what I would like you to do is go into your heart and ask a question and then write down what you receive without censoring. And then sometime later read it, and you will find that it will be very powerful for you.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I just today read a message from Gaia that I hadn't read in over a year. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, and you are so welcome, beloved one. And also in the, so you know, in the packet of the sales of my Christina's packages, there are some beautiful abundance prayer to Mother Earth and to the elementals and to connecting with the beloved Creator who created this beautiful planet and everything on it. So you may enjoy that very much as part of your ritual when you do your prayers.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my beloved one. You are so greatly loved.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you, Aram. I really appreciate you so much.
Absolutely my pleasure and joy. Thank you so much. Oh, so beautiful. Let's figure out how we can all connect with this beautiful energy and receive these divine healings and blessings for ourselves. That we will now thank Mother Mary for this beautiful channeling. We appreciate you being here and bestowing all these wonderful gifts upon us. So we're going to request Christina to now be back so we can talk about her amazing offer. And when you're ready, let me know, Christina.
Okay, I'm back. Still in an altered state. I'm still in an altered state of bliss, so I will try.
Yeah, the energy was so high. I mean, I have goosebumps all over my body. It was really beautiful energy. Thank you so much for creating this space for us to receive this, by the way. This was so beautiful. Thank you. And now we want to talk about... Yeah, thank you, absolutely, to Mother Mary. And we want to get this, we want to make sure that everybody has access to these beautiful energies. There are different levels that you can actually receive these, including monthly transmissions for prosperity. It's just really, really a great opportunity. So let's go ahead and look at that special offer now. It's at orderjoynow.com/Christina15, CHRISTINA, and the number 15. And on the webcast and on the replay, just press the special offer button. So here we go, and that's where you will be able to see that beautiful picture of baby Susanna. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see her picture. And you're going to, this is what Christina was talking about earlier, just a beautiful example. And, well, and my story is here too. My testimonial is here too, and it was done, I think it was about a year ago, I believe, Christina.
Yeah, it was.
And and this was before I had moved to Pakistan. And today, it's so funny, I'm doing the call from Pakistan. How cool is that?
Oh,
so, absolutely beautiful. So, all right, so I'm going to let Christina explain to us what she has in this offer and how it can really phenomenally help you to change your life through these beautiful energies. So, Christina, can you please walk us through this package that you have put together for us? Thank you.
Okay. So in package A, the first item is an absolutely beautiful meditation, which was the inspiration for this event this evening. It's called Open the Floodgates of Heaven with Mother Mary to Receive Divine Abundance. And this is a really exquisite meditation. And I will say that all of the meditation and prayers, they're all set to beautiful music. And they all bring you into a very high state of bliss and peace and love. And they're really, they are embedded with Mother Mary's transmissions. So whenever you listen to any of these meditations or prayers, you are getting direct transmissions from Mother Mary. So this one item, Open the Floodgates of Heaven with Mother Mary, is an exquisite meditation that really does bring you into a state of love and bliss. And it really helps to open your heart to receive Mother Mary's great outpouring of love and abundance as she opens the floodgates of heaven and appears to you with all of her angels. You'll feel that you are being transformed into pure light. You really will. It's so beautiful. And you will experience the abundance of heaven within your own being, which is what Mother Mary wants. And it helps to remove feelings of lack or unworthiness so that you can receive your highest good and to receive more than you ever thought was possible. It's just a really beautiful meditation. Item number 2 is an abundance prayer to Mother Earth. And this is a very sweet, nurturing, and very tender prayer of abundance and love to Mother Earth. And it really opens your heart. You will feel Mother Mary's love and caring for our beloved Earth, our home. And in this prayer, you invoke Mary's guidance to help us or to teach us how to protect the Earth and to love Mother Earth. And it brings a deep sense of connection into your heart with Mother Earth's beauty and nurturance and fertility and tranquility. And it will also help increase your gratitude for the cornucopia of blessings and divine bounty for our Mother Earth and also to the elemental kingdom. We also honor the elemental kingdom who help to keep order and beauty and harmony in nature. So it's a very sweet, loving, tender prayer. Then there's another meditation which is called, this is item 3, it's called Archangel Chakra Power Meditation. And this is a beautiful meditation where you'll be guided through your 7 chakras. And at each chakra, we will invoke a specific archangel to help open and clear and heal that respective chakra. And also, through the process of this meditation, you develop a deeper relationship with these specific 7 archangels who come to you. And you receive their gifts and qualities that each archangel brings forth. So, for instance, there is a specific archangel for the first chakra, specific archangel for the second chakra, and so on. And as you invoke that specific archangel, let's say for chakra 1, that archangel brings specific qualities and healing to that chakra. And we'll do that in the meditation, you go through all of the chakras with the 7 archangels. And it brings a lot of deep healing and greater energy and vitality, grounding, joy, empowerment, love, and bliss. And you just feel yourself enveloped in this heavenly light and the blessings from these beautiful archangels who, love us so much. They're always there for us. And then item 4 is it's a PDF, which is 30 affirmations for abundance. And these are beautiful and powerful affirmations that will bring so many blessings into your life. They will increase your wealth and your abundance through raising your consciousness, because everything depends, on our consciousness, and these affirmations will help you to raise your consciousness and your energy vibration to align with the truth of the words and the energy that comes through these words. They enhance and deepen your connection with the divine to create miracles in your life. And I have created many miracles in my life through these 30 affirmations. They inspire you with joy and beauty and expansion and wonder and all new possibilities. And they empower you to believe in yourself and your own great ability to manifest your greatest heart's desires and aspirations so that you can have the life of your dreams. And many of these affirmations I chose because they help to heal the split between being spiritual and having wealth and abundance. And so, an example is divine love prospers me, or God's way for me is joyous and prosperous. Money loves me and takes care of me. Money is my divine friend. And that's just a few examples. And there are some that are very, very powerful and just beautiful. So that will be a great help. Then there is item number 5 is a prayer of gratitude, which is very sweet. And you will receive Mary's grace and blessings. So this prayer transforms your relationship with gratitude and inspires you to become a master of gratitude, whereby you live in gratitude as a state of being. So just as Mary talked about living in abundance as a state of being, you learn to live in gratitude as a state of being. And it has been proven again and again and again that gratitude is one of the best ways to bring more abundance into your life. Because when you are in gratitude, God gives you more to be grateful about. So this prayer opens the way for more abundance to flow into your life. And it enhances all aspects of your life, your health, your happiness, relationships, and financial prosperity, and the overall enjoyment and quality of your life. And you'll feel Mary's gracious intercession in your life. And through Mary's intercession in this prayer, you also feel a great sense of peace and comfort, knowing that you are guided and provided for. Then we have a bonus prayer, which is called Mary, Queen of Hearts. And this is a very sweet healing prayer, which also contains a beautiful guided imagery, which will bring you into an experience of really great love and healing. In this guided imagery, you experience your heart unfolding as a lotus blossom through Mary's love, and so beautiful. And you receive Mother's powerful white light to heal and rejuvenate your entire body and auric field. And you can feel yourself being elevated into a new frequency of abundance and love and bliss. And there is a way that you also beautifully connect with the purity and radiance of your own heart. Then item 6. is 3 45-minute live calls. And these live calls are channelings. And every channeling, it contains beautiful meditations and the energy transmissions from Mother Mary, as well as her beautiful messages. And these 3 channelings will all be focused on abundance and prosperity. And they are given at 11 Pacific time so that everyone in the United States and everyone in Europe can come. I'm not sure about the other time zones in the world. But so the first one is on December 16th, and it's called Mother Mary's Grace, Prosperity, and Love for the Holidays. So this will be a beautiful channeling and teaching, which will be very uplifting with divine love and Mother Mary's presence in your life for the holidays. We all know that the holidays can be a difficult time for some people, especially if you're alone. And even if you are in a family and you have people with you, it can still be very stressful. So Mary wants us to feel her love during the holidays, and she really wants to bring us into that place of divine abundance throughout the holidays, and of course throughout our whole life. And also to bring blessings for the season. And as I said, you will receive her divine transmissions of love and grace. And then the next live call will be on January 6th, which is called Blessings for an Abundant, Rich New Year. And this is a way to bless your new year ahead with Mother Mary's blessings for the new year. Mother Mary will provide teachings for the new year with guidance of how to bring the divine into your everyday life so that you're living from that place of your own divine essence, which will greatly help you to bring in abundance and prosperity on all levels in your life. Then the next live call is called Riches for Valentine's, and that's on February 3rd. And this will be a channeling to bring the abundance of love into your life on every level, whether it's a soulmate or your family or friends, any relationships, and especially your relationship with yourself. Mary will teach about and give transmissions to receive the meaning of love and how to experience more love in your everyday life, including your love of money and prosperity. Then item 7 is a beautiful prayer which is called I Am God's Great Abundance. This prayer is amazing. It's very, very powerful and very inspiring. Excuse me. So it elevates your consciousness into higher levels of appreciation and gratitude for the enormous, infinite outpouring of God's love and bountiful blessings. You really feel how magnificent your beloved Creator is, and how magnificent is the love and abundance that God has for you. And in this prayer, you experience that you are God's great abundance. It'll increase your ability to consciously manifest as you align your heart and mind to be in communion with divine abundance and divine opulence. Not just abundance, but opulence. God wants that for you. And it'll help you bring you into a state of just expansion and greater awareness of God's presence, God's mighty presence within you. Then there is one more prayer, which is a bonus prayer called the Rainbow Madonna. This beautiful invocation to Mother Mary is where you connect with her in the aspect of her as the Rainbow Madonna. And when you go on the sales page, you will see rainbows everywhere, and you will see the Rainbow Madonna. This prayer also helps you return to your own radiant glory of your own beautiful light. And it's a very healing prayer, very deeply healing prayer. So those are my offerings for you, and I think just a beautiful time of year to give this gift to yourself or to give it as a gift to others. So thank you so much. I'm complete, Ira.
Awesome. Thank you. So we have the 3 levels that you guys can choose from. Package A is at $87. Package B is a small upgrade at $147, but you get the monthly 3 months of transmissions. You get the attunements in MP3 plus another bonus prayer. And then package C is another small upgrade, and you get a private session with Mother Mary, which is what a lot of people are going to be. Were you going to say something?
Yes, I forgot to mention the private sessions with Mary. So the private sessions with Mary are amazing. And please do read the testimonials on the sales page. In the readings, you can ask Mary your own personal questions, and she will help you. And you just receive so much love and guidance, and she will sing to you. And they're just the individual sessions are amazing. They really are profound. So
can you tell us a little bit more? Yeah, can you tell us a little bit more about those sessions, what people have experienced and what they can expect to experience while in a session? And 45 minutes is a long time, by the way. That's a lot of time.
Yes, they are. You're welcome. And they are 45 minutes because the work goes so deep. The work with Mother Mary is very, very, very deep. And, in these sessions with Mary, you will not only have your questions answered so much more deeply than you could have imagined, but you receive so much healing energy and peace and her love and her great abundance. And they are life-transforming. They really are. They're just life-transforming.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Yeah.
And as you mentioned earlier, yeah, go ahead.
You can receive physical healing. You can receive emotional healing. There's no end to, like somebody asked one time, if I have implants, do they interfere with Mother Mary's energy? Mother Mary's energy transcends everything. It's just profound. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just so beautiful, and thank you for that gift. And I want to remind everybody, abundance comes in so many different shapes and forms. As Christina shared with us the story of baby Susanna, how she was miraculously saved in the ICU by Mother Mary's direct intercession. Then we also heard about a young woman's physical heart miraculously healed. Doctors were amazed. This was after a direct experience with Mother Mary as well. And then people have received miraculous gifts of money, again, through the grace of Mother Mary's healings. And, when you are able to dissolve this illusion of separation that exists between you and your abundance, which Mother Mary will assist with, then the results are really profound and very, very quick.
Yeah.
So,
and her energy does dissolve that illusion of separation, and that really is something that, is very pervasive on our planet and needs to be healed. Because, abundance is about love. It's about being in the flow of love and feeling connected to everyone and everything. And, the more we can be in that flow, the more we release the illusion of separation, and the happier our lives will be, on every level. So she helps with that. Yeah. That's one of her big things that she helps with, Mm-hmm.
Love it. Thank you so much. That is just so beautiful. So thank you for putting this amazing offer together. And I want to encourage our listeners to send me their questions if you have any through the webcast now, because we only have a few more minutes with Christina, so I want to make sure that we really take advantage of that, especially if you have questions regarding, hey, I have, XYZ issue, and do you think that I will be able to get the help that I need? So that seems to be a question that a lot of people want to ask from the speakers. So we still have Christina for the next few minutes. If you want to ask that question, I'll make sure to address that. So Christina, there were a lot of questions on the webcast that came through. A lot of people talked about how they felt just so much relief after the group transmission that you did earlier, and the energy was just so beautiful. Some people mentioned feelings of extreme depression and anxiety. That seems to be pretty common, especially as we approach the holiday season, and they felt a release of energy as the group healing was continuing. Can you talk a little bit about that and how our listeners can expect to receive that from the offer that you have brought?
Yeah. Well, the prayers are so beautiful, and the meditations. Those alone, the transmissions that you will receive, and they're all recorded, that you will receive from these are just profound. And also, this is one of the reasons why Mary wanted to come through at this time at the holidays, because there is a lot of, depression and sadness and grief, and so many people do feel alone. And having a session with her, I guarantee, will really help enormously with that, because, it makes her, and we all have a direct connection with Mother Mary. It's not, we all have that. We all have that. But when you have a session with her, I think for some people, it makes it more real. It makes you really feel, wow, she really is there for me, and she knows me. She knows who I am. She loves me, and that love is unconditional and profound. Many people have told me through the private sessions and the group events that it is the most love that they have ever felt in their whole lives. And that's who Mary is. That's why she is so loved and endeared. And so if you do have a private session with her, it will help enormously to take away that illusion of separation, and you will feel her so palpable in your life. And then after the session, a lot of times people's relationship with Mary really transforms quite a bit. So, I just can't say enough about it, really. They're just beautiful and profound. And if you read the testimonials, you see, and everybody has something a little different to say in the testimonials. But they're all so beautiful. They're so it opens your heart, which is the greatest gift. Because when the heart is open, we have everything.
Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. And I have a really interesting question that just came in on the webcast. Can this help in believing in yourself for fear of being called a liar?
Believing in yourself for fear of being called a liar?
Yeah.
Is that the question?
Yeah, I guess. They want to... They're afraid of being called a liar, but they want to believe in themselves. That's what I'm gathering it means.
Yeah. Absolutely, this will help, because Mary knows who you are. Mary will only encourage you to live in your truth. And when you live in your truth, everything in your life transforms. So, believing in yourself is actually a great gift to other people, because then you're really being authentic. And that's what people need from us. They need our authenticity in a very loving and kind and compassionate way. Mm-hmm. So that's how I would answer that question.
Beautiful.
And you will get that. You will get that from Mary. Mm-hmm.
Let me just make sure.
She will give you more confidence in yourself, for sure.
Cool. Beautiful. How about if people need help for a loved one that can't be on the session? So this particular one is from, I guess, a mom, that she's asking a question for her son who is 4 years old. So what would you say for those people, Christina, that need help for their loved ones for whatever reason they can't be on the call or in the session with you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That happens a lot in the sessions. People will ask Mary for intercession for a loved one, and she will do that. She will actually sing. What happens is she will actually hold that person in her arms and sing to them, sending them her healing energy, her healing vibrations, and her love. And people tell me all the time that there was a great transformation for their loved one. Even Mary has brought through deceased loved ones. There's a beautiful testimonial on the website about a woman who lost her only son, who was 19, in a car accident. And several years later, she had a reading with Mary on his birthday, and I didn't know that it was his birthday, but she asked Mary about her son. Mary brought through her son, and I channeled messages from her son to the mother, and it was profound. Yeah, so anything can happen in a session. It was beautiful, and it totally transformed that woman's life. Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
whatever is needed, whatever you need is going to come through.
Exactly.
That is so beautiful. Love that. Wow, and the testimonials just continue. I know that. It's just amazing how many people you really are helping as you continue on your mission. So I want to thank you for that. Thank you for saying yes to this beautiful life purpose, Christina. And I can't imagine what it must be. Yeah, I can't imagine what it must be like to receive those beautiful testimonials from people that their lives changed by spending time with you in a session and Mother Mary. Just so profound. Thank you so much for those beautiful gifts. And I want to just remind our listeners, if you are ready to now receive that healing, many of you had messaged on the webcast that you already have Mother Mary as a very powerful presence in your life, and you've always felt connected. Well, sometimes that is how divine help shows up. It is through the different channels and through different people that have been selected to give that gift to humanity. So here is your chance to really connect at a much deeper level and receive those divine blessings. And the beautiful offer that Christina has brought for us will make it possible for you. And so many people have actually manifested the kind of change that you were that they were looking for. People are talking about how their lives got changed forever. I'm reading this testimonial from Maria Carroll. She said her life changed forever after the session. David Jansen said, this altered my life in the most spiritual way. He said, I cannot say that once you meet your mother for the first time, you will long for her presence and to please her in every waking moment of your earthbound life, but that is what happened to me. So it's so beautiful. And it's like one after another, so many people talking about how their painful emotional blocks were removed, people talking about how they learned so much about their own selves. So whatever is needed, again, that's the most important thing. Whatever is needed for you is going to come through and help you heal those particular blocks or wounds, and in a very powerful way. So I just want to congratulate those of you that already had that have jumped in already, that are going to be booking their sessions and are going to be talking to Mother Mary, and those who will listen to the replay and will be doing that too. I can't wait to hear about your results. It's just always so beautiful to hear about people's success stories. So, I am so sorry. I got some more questions on the webcast, and what we'll do is we'll just forward those to Christina afterwards, because we are now out of time. And just know that whatever it is that you are seeking help for, yes, it can be helped. That much I can tell you right now. So we are now out of time. I want to thank you, Christina. It's so wonderful having you back with us again, and thank you, Mother Mary, as well. And, of course, I want to thank our wonderful listeners for being here with us today. It is because of you guys that From Heartache to Joy even exists. Without you, it won't. So thank you so much for participating with your beautiful energy and your beautiful intentions. And I hope that you got what you came here, what you came looking for. Remember, there was a lot of healing energy in this call, so you can always listen to the replay again or share it with a loved one that needs this beautiful transmission. Lots of love to everybody. Lots of love to you as well, Christina. Thank you again.
Thank you, Iram, and thank you to all of the listeners, and many, many blessings and beautiful holiday for you. And I hope that you will allow Mother Mary to speak with you and be with you in some deeper ways after our work together. So thank you. I feel very blessed to share this with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Lots of love. Take care for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.